sings, Empango yomukama obugabe bafe.
I am Mr. Azah, founder of the Phenomenal Life community and producer of Inside Africans on YouTube. I travel the world to document our Black diaspora and our home continent to tell our stories. Because if we don't tell our stories, they will tell them for us, and it will never be the same. This is Inside Africans, telling our stories, preserving our legacy. Nestled in the very heart of East Africa lies a land of wonder, a place so breathtaking that Winston Churchill himself called it the Pearl of Africa. This is Uganda, a country of endless beauty where rolling green hills meet the snow-capped peaks of the Rwenzori Mountains, where the mighty river Nile begins its epic journey, and where the sparkling water of Lake Victoria embraces the horizon. Uganda is alive with color and rhythm. Its national parks teem with wildlife. Its forests echo with the calls of rare birds and primates, and its people welcome you with a warmth as radiant as the African sun. But beyond the beauty of its landscape, Uganda is a land of heritage. Ancient kingdoms thrive here. Traditions are cherished, and every song, every dance tells the story of a people proud, resilient, and generous. Uganda is more than a destination. It is an embrace, an adventure, a home for the soul. Welcome to the Pearl of Africa. This episode takes us deep into the heart of Uganda, to the Tooro Kingdom, a land of rolling hills, rich traditions, and a people bound together by history and pride. Here I witnessed a milestone unlike any other, the 30th coronation anniversary of His Majesty King Oyo, Nyimba, Kabamba, Iguru, Rukidi IV. Crowned at only 3 years old, he was the world's youngest monarch at the time. Over the decades, the world has watched him grow, from a boy entrusted with a throne into a man who carries the weight of leadership with dignity and grace. The Empango, Tooro's coronation anniversary, is not just about a king's reign. It is about the endurance of culture, the resilience of a people, and the bond between tradition and modern identity. For 2 days, I walked among the Tooro people, joined their celebrations, and felt the heartbeat of a kingdom that still proudly lives its story. This is the Empango. This is the story of Tooro.
Empango Iguru Kajumba Yabasita bayanukwira kuruga bachwezi kizabutamu.
Born from the rich tapestry of the great Bunyoro Kitara Empire, the Tooro Kingdom declared its independence in 1830. Its kings, the Omukama, are more than rulers. They are living symbols of unity, guiding their people through the storms of history. Here, the past isn't just remembered, it's lived, sung, and danced into the soul of every generation. the palace. The Omukama seat is more than a throne. It is a promise to preserve heritage. Through years of colonial disruption, political turbulence, and change, Tooro's leaders have remained steadfast guardians of their people's dignity. Their legacy is not measured in battles won or lands claimed, but in the unity and pride they have nurtured among their people. The Tooro way of life is a symphony of traditions, from the rhythmic beat of the drums to the rich flavors of millet bread and goat stew. Every woven basket, every dance step, every melody tells a story handed down from ancestors who refuse to let their lights fade. While proud of their past, the people of Tooro look boldly towards the future. In the eyes of the youth, we see leaders, innovators, and visionaries carrying their heritage forward into a new dawn. They are proof that tradition and progress can walk side by side. This year, the Kingdom of Tooro marked a historic milestone, the 30th coronation anniversary of His Majesty King Oyo, Nyimba, Kabamba, Iguru, Rukidi IV. Crowned at the tender age of just 3 years old, he holds the distinction of being the world's youngest reigning monarch at the time. Over the past 3 decades, King Oyo has grown from a child entrusted with the throne into a wise visionary and a skillful leader, guiding the Tooro people with strength, dignity, and compassion. Before I continue, I want to pause and give a special thanks to my Uganda team, a remarkable group brought together by someone who has since become a true friend, Derek. As an extended member of the royal family, Derek opened doors that very few ever get to walk through, granting me unprecedented access to the Tooro Palace. For that and for your friendship, I remain deeply grateful. Thank you, my brother. I had the honor of traveling to Fort Portal, the cultural heartbeat of the Tooro Kingdom, to witness this momentous occasion. The Empango celebrations, rich with colors, music, tradition, and unity, brought together royals, dignitaries, and the people of Tooro in a vibrant display of heritage and pride. This was more than a celebration of a king's reign. It was a powerful testament to resilience, cultural preservation, and the enduring spirit of an African kingdom. When I received the invitation from the royal family to attend the Empango in Uganda, I was deeply excited. I wanted to honor the occasion by selecting a special gift for His Majesty and the Tooro Kingdom. But then I asked myself, what do you give to a king who already has it all? So I reached back home in Cameroon and communicated with my phone, His Royal Highness Fon Dixon Ayam of Itui. I explained to him my invitation and asked what would be the most appropriate gift to present to the Tooro King and his kingdom. His Royal Highness not only suggested the gift, but he personally ensured it was sent to me in less than a week. I was humbled to present it to King Oyo as a gift from His Royal Highness of Itui, offered on behalf of the people of Ngi in the northwest region of the Republic of Cameroon. This moment was more than the exchange of a gift. It was the weaving of bonds between two proud kingdoms, a reminder that across Africa, our traditions and respect for one another unite us as one people. I took a brief moment to mingle with the crowd, sharing smiles, conversations, and laughter as I met other special invitees to the Empango. It was in these exchanges that I felt the true spirit of the celebration. Community, unity, and joy woven into every handshake and greeting. Hello, Mr. Ambassador.
How are you, sir?
Nice meeting you. I'm from
California.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
Yes. Hour?
Yes, yes.
Small world.
Small world.
Can I take a picture of you and your wife?
Absolutely.
Hello. How are you? How my sister? How are you?
Thank you. Okay.
You want to use the bathroom, you want to go. Yeah, we want to use the bathroom. People start dancing and then
Oh my God, you cannot manage.
Unless we see a wall and you enter inside.
Yes. I never take her. I can hold. I can find. I'm fine.
Whichever
my name
one.
is 120 CR.
As we arrived at the Empango celebrations, the energy was unmistakable. Families, elders, youths, and dignitaries from all corners of the Tooro Kingdom gathered together, each adorned in their finest attire, bright colors, traditional fabrics, and royal regalia. We all took our seats, and to my surprise, I found myself sharing the same table with a visiting king, a paramount chief from Congo. It was a reminder of how Empango brings together not only the people of Tooro, but leaders and dignitaries from all across Africa. First, the traditional royal guards march in with precision and discipline, setting the stage and preparing the grounds for the grand entrance of the king. And then, once everyone was seated, we waited in eager anticipation for the arrival of King Oyo.
Malindro gensimbi unda mahuro gensimbi centenary bank n'abandi nywena tubatangira mwebale kukuru wihanga tubatangire tuguru kubatangira kubasima kubaho iyo wana hatu mazire nabagenya abandi nywena tubatangira abitakarozere na tumazire kurora nywena ntwi omwihange rya Kongo tangira nabona bwija nabo basobora kuba nababaza French but we are most
the Pilgrims Choir from St.
Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for. The atmosphere grew quiet and dignified as the king was escorted to the grandstand. Leading the way were the elders of the kingdom, a symbol of ancestral wisdom. By his side walked the bishop, representing spiritual guidance, the speaker of Uganda's parliament, a reminder of national unity, and many other distinguished dignitaries from across the country. It was a powerful scene, one that reflected the harmony between tradition, faith, and the state, all coming together to honor the king on this historic day. After everyone had taken their places, the ceremony began with the singing of what I believe to be the Uganda national anthem, followed by the Tooro Kingdom anthem, an anthem sung in honor of the Omukama, the king. Then the choir took over, their voices alone rising in rich harmony. Without the aid of instruments, their singing carried a pure and powerful beauty that filled the entire space. Each note seemed to flow through the air, blending reverence with celebration and drawing everyone into the solemn yet uplifting spirit of the Empango. As the final notes of the choir faded, the atmosphere shifted to quiet reflection. The clergy then stepped forward to deliver a sermon, grounded in scripture, but also deeply connected to the traditions of the Tooro Kingdom. His words called for unity, peace, and gratitude, reminding all in attendance that the Empango is not only a royal celebration, but also a sacred moment of spiritual renewal for the people.
Akubundasi, akulenge, akole kurungi, kampero yawe ya hanyuma. Kandi wolgambo
See
After the sermon, dignitaries were invited to take the stage and deliver their speeches. One after another, leaders, officials, and honored guests offered words of respect and congratulations to the king. Their messages highlighted his remarkable journey from childhood to the throne, his dedication to preserving culture, and his vision for the future of Tooro. Each speech reflected not only admiration for His Majesty, but also the unity and pride shared by all who had gathered for this historic Empango.
Abantu abandi omwikirwa aija kwamanyira baitu nienda ku administration Uganda 2026 tuja batandiki kwa mwesande baitu na muchwa nayo yetagagala.
Among the speakers was the Speaker of Uganda's Parliament, who attended on behalf of the President of the Republic. Her presence underscored the deep respect between the Ugandan state and the Tooro Kingdom. By sending such a high-ranking representative, the President affirmed the importance of Empango, not only as a cultural celebration for Tooro, but as a symbol of unity and pride for the entire nation.
Mama Janet joins me to congratulate His Royal Highness King Oyo, Nyimba, Kabamba, Iguru, Rukidi IV, upon reaching the 30th coronation anniversary celebration. We join the people of Tooro Kingdom to celebrate 30 years of a King Oyo's reign and wish a peaceful Empango celebration.
After all the speeches were completed, the choir once again took over. Their voices, pure and harmonious, carried across the grounds and brought the formal proceedings to a close.
Kamoitwa simwe simarhanga bukwaza mnaite mchigambo chekirukwera kana kozesa sito.
Before the king departed, eyewitness notables from the community stepped forward to bow before him, an expression of loyalty, respect, and deep love for their monarch. It was a touching reminder of the bond between the Omukama and his people, a relationship built on reverence, heritage, and shared identity. After the king departed to prepare for the second half of the accession rituals, he returned in his full royal regalia, a striking display of tradition, authority, and cultural pride. His presence transformed the atmosphere as all eyes turned once again towards the Omukama. From that moment, the celebration continued with a variety of activities, rituals, performances, and displays of heritage that carried on even after His Majesty later departed the grandstand. The spirit of Empango remained alive in the stadium as the people of Tooro celebrated not only their king, but their enduring identity and legacy. Although the Empango itself stretched across several weeks with football competitions and community activities, it is the official 2 days that are most widely recognized and celebrated. So far, most of what you have seen is from the main date, September 12. What follows next are the events of September 11. Cultural Day, a day filled with deep traditions and symbolism. The highlight of this day was the coronation rituals themselves. performed almost entirely in the Tooro language. During these sacred rites, the king was asked a series of oaths. With each oath, and then struck the royal drum a number of times, sealing his vow before his people.
Empango Iguru Kajumba Yabasita bayanukwira kuruga bachwezi kizabutamu.
Cattle were then brought into the stadium and milked in front of the crowd, with the fresh milk carried into the palace, a powerful symbol of nourishment, purity, and continuity. For me, this moment held a very personal connection. During my first visit to Fort Portal, I was honored with an initiation into the Bugamba clan. The process felt strikingly similar to what was being done for the king. On my first visit to the elder, Atuoki Nze Isaiah Kalia, who performed my initiation, I was given fresh milk to drink. That same ritual was echoed in the Empango as cattle were milked before the crowd and the offering carried away. I too was taken into a shrine with witnesses seated and observing, just as the king was. In my case, one spear was presented to me and its 3 parts were explained in details. For the king, however, many spears were brought before him, each representing a principle, law, or duty. He would touch each spear, then he handed a stick to strike the drum, affirming his oath. At the conclusion of this ritual, the king was formally announced as the Omukama of Tooro. In a powerful display of loyalty, elders rushed to the stage to bow before him, an enduring sign of allegiance and devotion to their monarch. The last act of the day was a symbolic reenactment. The king was escorted to a hut by his traditional guards, elders, and women. After a few minutes, he emerged to the sound of drums and horns, with everyone dancing. They returned to the stage where other royal members were waiting, and the dance continued until the close of the day. I was told this enactment symbolizes how kings of old would go to court to judge a case and then return after rendering their decision. From my experience, I saw just how connected these traditions are. The process of installing a king in a Tooro tradition felt similar to a naming ceremony. My own initiation was described in much the same way. Only I was already an adult when it was performed. Now I understand why Atwoki urged me to witness the Empango before my initiation. The parallels were undeniable. What I saw in the stadium, I had lived it in my own journey. An affirmation of identity, belonging, and tradition that bridges the personal and the royal. When they went in there, what did they go?
It's like a function. He's going to judge some case.
Oh, okay.
That's why they took the seat there.
Like an enactment.
So it's I have judged this case here. It is finished. So it's a celestial ceremony.
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah. So he's one of them.
This is Mr. Azah from inside Africans. The drums are calling, the kingdom sings. Empango yomu kama obugabe bafe.
The official Empango celebration was marked by two unforgettable days, September 11 and 12. While the timeline in our footage may shift slightly, blending moments that happened before or after, what truly matters is the essence of the cultural celebration. This episode has deeply enriched my life as someone who treasures cultural anthropology. My experiences in this kingdom, especially with the royal family, reaffirms my admiration for African royalty and their enduring traditions. I want to take this opportunity to thank His Majesty, the Omukama of Tooro, for his grace and hospitality, to the Queen Mother for her warm reception and her endearing way of always calling us my guests from Cameroon, Her Royal Highness Princess Ruth with her ever-kind presence, and her husband, the Duke, whose charm and warmth left a lasting impression. Duke, I have not forgotten. I am still waiting for your call. And then there is Aboli, our dearest Aboli, a true mother, humble and blessed in every way. From the moment we were introduced, she made us feel like her own guests. She ensured we were properly seated, never hungry, always comfortable, and always cared for. Thank you, Aboli. May your family continue to receive abundant blessings from the Almighty God. If you have enjoyed this journey into the heart of the Tooro Kingdom, don't forget to subscribe. Share this story with others and join us again for the next episode of Inside Africans, the richness of culture, my initiation into the Abagumba clan of the Tooro Kingdom. But our journeys does not end here. The Empango was only the beginning. In the next episode of Inside Africans, we step even deeper into the traditions of Tooro. I will take you inside a rare and intimate moment, my initiation into the Abagumba clan, a ceremony rich with symbolism, heritage, and the kind of cultural depth that defines the very soul of this kingdom.